Lab Tech Show, CES 2025, Eureka Park. We're here at CES, and we are all about finding solutions. And there's a solution when it comes to what if it floods in your neighborhood? What if it floods in your home? How do you stop all of that? I have Alex from Flow Stop that's going to tell us all about it. Tell us, what is Flow Stop and how does it work?
Yeah, thank you, Tori. Well, Flow Stop is an inflatable flood barrier, right? And if you've ever had to deal with flood barrier, you're probably amazed that I can lift it with one arm already, because that's very unique. Flood is really a pain in the ass. It's really hard to stop the water from coming into your house. And right now, you can use a sandbag. It's not going to really work. Or you can use this very heavy, bulky metal board that you have to screw on your wall. Most people don't do it, or they can't do it, or they can't afford it. And so here's a solution that's extremely simple. It's light. When it's deflated, you can simply roll it and you put it in your garage. And when you need it, you just bring it out, put it in your door frame, inflate it, and it becomes hard as concrete.
So I'm punching this thing. It is like hard.
Yeah.
So you're saying no water can get in the cracks.
Yeah.
No water can come through anything. It just literally stops at the
door. Yeah. At the frame. We have this very thick gasket here, and we're using a technology that you probably know called drop stitch. The technology that allows you to put a lot of pressure in the inflatable without having the inflatable to explode. So we put at least 15 PSI pressure inside this thing, which will crush this gasket on your wall. Because it's an inflatable, it will match any imperfection on your wall. If you've been in construction, you know there's no wall that are straight. There's no wall that are perfect. So the inflatable will match any imperfection.
So a hurricane season is big in the South, right? So they have this product. They don't have to worry about their house being flooded out. Yeah. Not necessarily the natural disaster, but they don't have to worry about this. How much does something like this retail for?
A single door is about $600. We charge 60 cents per square inch. Everything is custom made. So you measure the size of your door, the width, the height you want to protect, times 60 cents.
So it's not only doors, you can also do windows as well?
Windows, garage door, gates, any opening that has a frame that we can push against.
Wow. Look in this camera and tell people why they should use Flow Stop as opposed to, because there's no other solution out there like that, right?
There's barely any other solution. We had one of our employees in Florida that saved his house with Flow Stop. All his neighbors got their house flooded. They haven't moved back in their house yet. It's January. The hurricane was in September. This is how bad it is. So plan in advance, get a barrier that's going to protect your house, because in your house, you have your entire life. It's all your belongings. So you don't want to lose that.
So I got to ask, how long does it take to inflate this from zero, if it's all the way folded in a ball or in a bag? How long does it take to inflate? Because that's what people are going to want to know.
Exactly. It depends on the size, but a small one like that, I'll take a minute. Barely 3 minutes. You just plug it to the pump. A small one, we'll use a hand pump. A big one, we might use an electric pump. But you just really...
So it's building right here.
It's building right away. And I'm probably halfway through right now. But it would take another minute or two.
And this thing is literally in 20 to 30 seconds, you literally got this thing hard as...
We have 10 PSI. We would go up to 15 to be fully safe. But I'll take an extra minute. And that's it. That's all you need to do.
And then how long does it take for it to be deflated?
You just press the button. And that's a very important thing, because when you install those metal bars to prevent water from coming inside your house, you're locking yourself inside your house. If you have mobility issue and you can't go over it, then you have to evacuate. You can't. You're stuck in your house.
Right.
With this solution, you just press the button and you evacuate.
Wow. So Flow Stop, your first line of defense. Check them out. Website is
FlowStopFloodBarrier.com.
FlowStopFloodBarrier.com. It's Lab Tech Show, Tallboy. We're live at CES 2025. We're out.